Republicans are eyeing a win in Georgia's 14th congressional district next month after Democrat Shawn Harris and Trump-endorsed Republican Clay Fuller advanced to a runoff. Both candidates are looking to fill former Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene's seat after she resigned from Congress in January following a falling out with President Trump. Republicans hope Fuller can pull off the victory on April 7th over Harris to help maintain the GOP's narrow House majority, and they are neck and neck if you look at this polling coming out of the U.S. House. Now, the race could be an early indicator of Trump's influence over his base, especially in a swing state. With us now is a candidate looking to flip Georgia's 14th district and retired Brigadier General Democrat candidate Shawn Harris. Mr. Harris, welcome to the show.
Hey, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again. It was a crowded field going into Tuesday's primary, filled with mostly Republicans. I know this area very well. It is mostly a red district. However, it's down to you, a Democrat, and again, Fuller. What is your message to voters who may have voted for someone else in the primaries to secure their votes ahead of the runoff election that really the country is watching?
Yeah, what I've been saying to everybody is this. This is about all of us here in Northwest Georgia. Nobody should be able to come into our district and try to tell us who we should vote for. My opponent, Mr. Fuller, he is weak. He can't stand on his own 2 feet. As you see, he actually had President Trump come down here 2 Thursdays ago, and he barely got across the finish line. We were fully expecting, if not to run against him, to run against Moore. And it is very clear that the Republicans are saying, I don't want this guy. Republicans are voting for me. And here in a few weeks, you're going to see that we're going to shock the world, and a Democrat is going to win this thing. But this Democrat is a moderate, and I'm going to make sure I represent everybody in this district.
With that said, you're campaigning with Mayor Pete Buttigieg later in the day. Do you think the mayor could actually change things here for people who are still trying to decide how they're going to cast their vote?
Yes. The great thing about the event that we have today in Rome, Georgia, in the heart of our district, is that I call him Pete. He's a good friend. Pete actually called me. I didn't call Pete. He called me and said, Shawn, I see what you're doing down there. I love the way you're fighting, and you're doing it differently. And I believe, which Pete said to me, he believes that more Democrats need to get involved in these ruby red states or ruby red districts. If you got the right person, you can win it. So we're excited that Pete's coming. We got more than 1,000 people coming out to see him today. And I'm just going to be honored to be in the same room, on the same stage, and talking to everybody across the board. But our focus today is to talk to the 40,000 veterans that's here inside of our district.
Yeah, and thank you for your service and, of course, the veterans that you're going to talk to later on today. Your opponent, Clay Fuller, talked about MAGA Republicans that are uniting around him. I want to play a little bit of what he said.
The voters support what President Trump is doing and endorsing our campaign. And I think the Republican Party is going to unite around us because they know that the Democrat is too dangerous. We can't have a Democrat representing Georgia 14. It'd be a tragedy for our community. It'd be a tragedy for Georgia 14. It'd be a tragedy for the MAGA movement. So we're going to unite. I fully expect our party to come together and go and win this thing on April 7th.
So, Shawn, what's your reaction to hearing your opponent say that the Democrat, meaning you, is too dangerous?
The reason why I call somebody weak, if you can't say their name, then you got a problem. And then on top of that, if you listen to him close, his voice is cracking because he knows what he's saying. Somebody wrote that for him. They are not coming around him because guess what? We still got a factor that's out there, and that's Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's not in this race, but Marjorie Taylor Greene still carries a lot of weight inside of this district, and still to this day, Marjorie Taylor Greene has not said she's endorsing him. I'm not expecting her to endorse me, but somebody's going to stay at home, and I fully believe that Marjorie Taylor Greene's part of this district and Moore's part of this district are not going to come out and vote because they're saying this is not the right guy, because when he gets to D.C., he will fold every time.
Shawn, I'm curious, as you talk to voters, again, this is a crucial district when we talk about runoff elections and, of course, going into the midterms. What do they say are their biggest issues facing the community? How are you going to address those issues if you win the seat?
Yeah, the number one issue, and it has exploded since we got into this war, is the economy.
Yeah.
We are hurting here like everybody else, but our district is very rural. Agriculture is our number one industry. As you know, I raise cattle for a living. But at the end of the day, everybody's saying, hey, Shawn, I got to get a break. I got to be able to feed my family. But on top of that, gas and diesel costs is killing us right now. And then because...
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.